Hey, it's what is it? It's May 1st, 2024. It's a good friend, it's your pal, it's compadre. CC, everybody, how you doing? To my right tonight is Jennifer. Jennifer came into the store to work from the store instead of Command HQ, and then to my right, or to my left rather, is Miss Audrey. So there you go. We're going to have some fun tonight. We do this every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 Central, and 6 Pacific, also Arizona time. And yeah, it's a fun time here. So if you're obviously local, that's great. We appreciate you coming into the store and watching. And if you're out of the Phoenix metropolitan area and you're still into watching the show, we appreciate that as well. And next time you're in Phoenix, make sure you stop by the store and say hello, introduce yourself. Harold did that a couple of weeks ago. Dave did that as well a little bit ago. So yeah, oh yeah, thanks Jared. Oh, and thanks for I got a bunch of birthday gifts from people as well. So I appreciate that. Audrey brought in a wonderful card, a balloon that's down there. There it is, with some beverages in it as well. Those are legal beverages, not illicit beverages. So, yeah. So that was very sweet of Audrey. Thank you again. And then let's see what else. I got Erica brought in some. I guess like it's like a banana something. It looks like banana bread with chocolate chips. Randy had stopped by the other day. Thank you, Randy, with a wonderful piece of chocolate cake, which was delicious. I don't deserve all these gifts, but thank you, and thank you for all the birthday wishes. And then Christina dropped off just a massive amount of unbelievable brisket burgers and some green chili sausage, since she is the best pit master in all of the Southwest, or all of the United States, perhaps. Oh, and some barbecue sauce too. So Christina, if you're and then Jared dropped off a candle, and then he dropped off a fun candle, and then he dropped off a vial of fun stuff, but not what you might think. So Jared, dude. And then what else? Oh, Sandy had brought some cookies in, and am I forgetting anything else? Probably not. And Jenn made me lasagna yesterday, so I had lasagna pre big show, or big day, and then today I had some lasagna for breakfast as well, and then maybe I'll have lasagna for dinner because lasagna is fantastic. Anyway, so a couple of changes we're going to make to the show, effective immediately, since it is the start of the new month. One of the things that Jenn and I talked about, and Audrey and I and Jenn talked about, we want to make this kind of fair, is because there's a latency issue sometimes. So we're pulling in chat comments from 3 different sources. There's Facebook, there's YouTube, and there's X, which is formerly known as Twitter. And X is actually the fastest at pulling in comments. So if you see a record come up, say like a Joe Satriani back there, what is that, an OG 1998 pressing, very rare, of the Joe Satriani record, and somebody commented on X at the same time as someone commented on YouTube, at the same time that someone commented on, on Facebook. The X comment, in theory, will probably be the quickest comment to appear, and then the YouTube comment would appear, because that's second fastest, and then Facebook, the bloated mess that Mark Zuckerberg has turned that into, but it's still kind of a great platform. I do love Facebook and Instagram, but it is the slowest, maybe because it's the biggest in some ways, though YouTube, I know, is massive. It's the second biggest search engine in the world, only behind, of course, Google. Anyways, I digress. So what we're going to do tonight and going forward is, if 2 people or 6 people want the same record, what we might do is what we're going to do, we're going to try it, and we'd love your feedback on this. We're going to go into an auction mode. So let's say Jenn and Audrey commented kind of simultaneously for the Joe Satriani record. Well, what I'd say is that, hey, if one of you wants to give it up, that's great. That's fine. If Audrey wants to defer to Jennifer, then Jennifer would get it for $79, which is there. But if you guys want to go into an auction, and then we'll keep the show moving the rest of the time, but we'll keep going and recapping. And then if somebody comes on later and sees, while we're doing the auction, if they see a comment that they want to jump in on the Joe Satriani, and let's say that Jennifer is bid it to $85. She's written JS 85, and Audrey's like JS 86. And then somebody else comes in and says, give me the Joe Satriani for 99, and then Jennifer and Audrey drop out. Well, then that would kind of go to that person for 99. So does that make sense? Because we got some kind of killer stuff coming up, and we, because sometimes the latency issue, we want to make it fair. And then also, I know it's a little bit of a change. So obviously we welcome your feedback. But yeah, so that's kind of the gist of it. All right. So we cool to get things started tonight? Jennifer is saying yes. So, okay, cool. So that's the process. I'll explain it again in case. All right. Yeah. If anybody's got any questions, and yeah, we'll get started. And since I know some people come in a little late to the party, that's why I'm vamping, and as they say, and extending things out. But yeah, just got a ton of really cool stuff. I bought some really cool stuff on Saturday. Actually, a bunch of collections on Saturday we bought. And yeah, when it rains, it pours, right? So I guess, yeah, it's fantastic. So here's a couple of records I want to feature right off the start tonight. I want to feature this Wham record that I teased on Friday, and I forgot to run it, and then the Twisted Sister record. So this Wham record is $59. It's an excellent copy. It is from 1984, and yes, it is still in the shrink, and yes, it is a Japanese press. And yes, it has the hype sticker. There you go. Wham, make it big. So if you're into Wham, and so Japanese presses in the 70s and the 80s, not that they're bad these days by any means, but in the 70s and the 80s, the Japanese did some amazing presses of vinyl. In fact, a lot of people call them, along with like the 70s in the UK, and then other times. The UK has always done some fantastic presses. But the Japanese kind of started the whole virgin vinyl and audiophile movement a little bit in the 70s and the 80s. And Audrey has got a collection of 3 Japanese presses so far, including you have a Make It Big. I do. And she says it's fantastic as far as the sound and the quality of it. Fantastic, like the first album. Sorry, that was my joke. Oh, okay. She's making a joke about fantastic anyway. So, but yeah. So, anyways, $59 for a Japanese press, and it also has, I'm sure it has an insert that is in Japanese as well, plus the American insert. They always added a little more value to Japanese records. So, and we're actually going to have a bunch of Japanese presses coming up on Friday night this week. So it's a little tease for the Japanese presses.
Wham has been claimed.
What's that?
Wham has been claimed.
Oh, Wham has been
right
claimed.
Out the gate. See it now. Sorry, I'm switching between platforms.
All right.
She's got more of a lag than I have.
Yeah.
I have like a 30 seconds. I'll shout out. I just got that one through.
Okay, cool.
That goes to Paula.
Paula
and Mike.
Paula and Mike. All right, cool, Paula. So Paula grabs the, and we'll have more Japanese presses, but so far, Jen and I only have one Japanese press in our possession, but she wants more. We have On Through the Night by Def Leppard, and Audrey has Wham, That Make It Big record, another copy we had that Audrey plucked before we even got it, because we had a couple copies come in. And then what else did you get? You got the Footloose, and then
ABBA.
Oh, ABBA. Is it the album or the Arrival? Arrival. So anyway, so there you go. All right, cool. All right, that's it for that. I just wanted to talk about the Japanese presses. Now we'll start this. We'll get this thing humping. This is Twisted Sister, which I once again promoted on Friday's kind of preview, and then forgot to include it. So I apologize. This is $44. This is a UK press of Stay Hungry from 1984. It's the vinyl is in excellent condition, and yeah, these guys, bad boys of rock and roll, right? I Want to Rock, Stay Hungry's on here. We're Not Going to Take It. Yeah, the SMF song is on here as well. The Price, which I know a lot of people might give me crap. I like The Price. It's a good song. It's a little corny, but I love that song. It's fantastic. So $44, excellent copy. And the jacket is in pristine shape. I don't see really any issues with it. So I'm doing a quick 180 view of it, and yeah, it's pretty tip top. So there you go. All right, up next. Twisted Sister gets claimed.
Martin, thank you.
Martin, all right, thanks, Martin. Grabs the Twisted Sister. Appreciate it, buddy boy.
Gonna claim them all tonight.
Yeah, Jen says they're going to claim them all tonight. This is the Cure's most in-demand record, perhaps their best record. Jennifer is more of a Cure fan than I am. This is in Disintegration. This is a 1989 press, and it is, I believe, I think this is a European press as well. And I'm trying to find out here. And Jennifer can look this up really quick just to confirm. But it's a 1989 European press. I think it's 89, isn't it? Yeah, 89. I can barely read that. Our text is so small there. The vinyl is in excellent condition. It's 149. Really hard to find, obviously, a late 80s record. And the Cure in this beautiful condition. I am looking for issues with this record on the jacket. The vinyl, like I said, is excellent. There's maybe a little issue here, a little white flecking there. Jennifer, you got an answer for me?
It is 1989.
It is 1989, but is it what is it, a European pressing, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It has a textured cover.
Oh yeah, European pressing with a textured cover. You can't really see there, and I can't really feel.
The Cure.
Oh, David's grabbing the Cure. Very nice. Is that our local David?
We have two locals.
Oh yeah, we do have a bunch of locals, yeah.
David Hughes.
Oh, okay, cool. Thanks, David. Appreciate it. Wow, that is a.
Wait, he's pulling out.
Oh, he's pulling out.
I don't think he said the price yet.
Oh, okay, got it. So David is putting it.
Sorry, I'm still laughing.
Putting it back. But yeah, 149 for an OG copy of the Cure's Disintegration. And it is a UK press, a European press or UK press? European press. Not that it matters. It might actually be from Germany or the Netherlands, which would be fantastic. Of course, the UK obviously did great stuff as well, like the Japanese. This is Tiger Tiger, Duran Duran, the disco mixes. Is There Something I Should Know? Union of the Snake, New Moon on Monday, the Reflex, Tiger Tiger on it. Excellent condition, $24. And yeah, off of the Seven and the Ragged Tiger record, they did a lot of disco mixes and stuff, and they're all pretty darn good. I love all these songs. Tiger Tiger, I don't know. That's the only one I don't know. Excellent condition, $24. This is a club edition from 1977 of Led Zeppelin 1. These records are really hard to, for some reason, it's hard to find Led Zeppelin 1 records. I don't know why. There's a little cursive on here. It's a VG++ copy. It's $39. But other than that, it's tip-top. Obviously, the album came out, in 69, so this is a reissue in 77. But, yeah, Led Zeppelin 1 VG++ copy with just a little bit of a scribble there on the album cover. So there you go. All right, up next, AC/DC. For those about to rock, we salute you. That is a VG++ copy on the vinyl. It's $39. It's got a little bit of wear on the cover, but it's not that noticeable. And it is an OG copy, and it's a U.S. press. So there you go. For those about to rock, Spellbound, Snowballed, Night of the Long Knives. There you go. Written by Malcolm Young, Angus Young, Brian Johnson, produced by Mr. Robert John Mutt Lange, and it is a gatefold as well. $39 VG++ copy there. All right, up next we got Billy Idol, Rebel Yell. That is a VG++ copy for $34. You got some here. There is some creasing on the front cover, and there's a little edge wear on the bottom, but the vinyl is in tip-top condition. And yeah, Rebel Yell, just a record that's increasingly harder and harder to find in OG format. So there you go, Billy Idol. A little more AC/DC. This is Highway to Hell, $34. This is a VG copy, but it is an OG from 1981. No, 79. I'm sorry. A 79 US press. First album with Mutt. Girls Got Rhythm, Highway to Hell. Touch Too Much is on here. Shot Down in Flames. If You Want Blood, You Got It. Night Prowler. So there you go. OG copy, VG copy, $34 of Highway to Hell. Blondie, Auto American, $19, a VG++ copy. It's got a clip corner, so it was a promo copy at some point. Yeah, there you go. It's what's on here? Tide is High, among other stuff. So $19 VG++. Boston's first record, a VG+ copy for $19. Got a little ring wear there you're seeing. and some flecking on the cover. And, of course, a greatest hits record unto itself if you're interested.
A couple of picks here.
Oh, okay, cool.
Kevin Johnson would like the Duran Duran Tiger Tiger.
Oh, okay, cool, Kevin. Very cool. Kevin grabs the Tiger Tiger from Duran Duran. I'll add that to Audrey since she's on my left tonight.
And Kenny would like the Highway to Hell.
Oh, Kenny's going to grab the Highway to Hell. All right, cool, Kenny. Thank you. That is for those about to rock. There's Highway to Hell. All right. Goes to Kenny. All right. Thank you. Appreciate it. Elton John, Greatest Hits, VG Plus copy. Includes a 45 to boot as well with this. This is $19. There's a little bit of a crease there on the front cover. Other than that, this one's pretty tip-top for Elton John. And Greatest Hits with a bonus 45. All right. So here you go. This is Nevermind. This is Nirvana. So this, first off, is a European press from 1991. It's $299. The American, so they printed more records in Europe in the late 80s to early 90s because I guess we weren't cool anymore. We were buying CDs like madmen here. So this is a 1991 European press. It's $299. The vinyl is in VG++ condition. The jacket is pretty tip-top. As you can kind of see, there's a little bit of a, it's not really a crease. It's just kind of a little marking there. And the back cover is pretty fantastic as well. The U.S. versions of this usually go between $1,000 and $1,600. This is a European press for $299 of Nevermind by Nirvana. So there you go. Speaking of Nirvana, how about this? This is once again a European 12-inch single that came out in the UK. Actually, it's got Teen Spirit on one side, it's got Drain You on the other side, and then it's got Even in His Youth, which is previously unreleased at that time. And this is a VG++ copy, UK press. It's got a little price sticker here on the front from the Woolworths in London. And it is $89 if you're looking for a 12-inch. I think this is a 45 RPM, if memory serves. What's cool, on the back, it's got the Nirvana tour dates from, I think, 1991 when they were playing in Birmingham, Sheffield, Edinburgh, Glasgow. It's got the tour dates right on the 12-inch single. So there you go. Smells Like Teen Spirit, Drain You, Even in His Youth. That is $89 for that record. I'm going to grab a drink of water here for a second. How you doing, Audrey?
Good, good.
She's doing good. How you doing, Janie?
Excellent.
She says she's doing excellent.
Excellent. I'm sitting here looking at Jared's gifts.
Jared. Oh yeah, she's getting a contact moment from some of Jared's stuff. Still to come tonight, we have Steve Vai, which I know I promoted, and then also we have the Faith No More record. That's in that second crate coming up. So those will be coming up. Then we've got some really cool vinyl restocks on new vinyl that we'll have. All right, so let's start the boogie in down. This is $19. This is the very best of Creedence Clearwater Revival. It's an excellent copy. I'll wait for it. Remember K-Tel from the 80s? That is a K-Tel record. I'm like, I have never seen this version of very best of Creedence. So there you go. If you're looking for a K-Tel version of the best of Creedence, and everything's on here. Let me see. Traveling Band, Proud Mary. Have you ever seen The Rain Down on the Corner? Everything. Up Around the Bend, Who Will Stop the Rain? Bad Moon Rising, Green River. So there you go. Looking out my back door. So $19. Excellent copy of Creedence Clearwater Revival. A little more Elton John tonight. $14. A VG++ copy of Honky Tonk Chateau. I guess it's just Honky Chateau. Is that right? Yeah. Honky Chateau.
Name on the Creedence.
All right.
Goes to Ray.
Ray, going to grab the Creedence. Thank you, Ray. There you go, Audrey. Up next, Elton John's Greatest Hits, Volume 2. That is $14. A VG Plus copy, if you're interested in Elton. Hitting the, I don't know, it looks like he's got a lightsaber going there. Oh, no, he's playing, is it not cricket? Is it cricket? Maybe it's cricket. I don't know. Not familiar with that. The Blues Brothers, a VG++ copy for $14. That is made in America. Very nice copy. It's got a little saw cut here on the bottom. So it was probably a promo copy at some point. You can see the saw cut there. Other than that, It's tip top, as Jules would tell the wolf in Pulp Fiction. Jefferson Starship, excellent copy of Spitfire, $9. Yeah, that's a beautiful copy. Too bad I don't like Jefferson Starship. Red Octopus, speak of the devil. VG++ copy, $9 for Red Octopus. I mean, some of their stuff is pretty good, I'll admit it, but I've never gotten into Jefferson Starship for some reason. Mr. Lionel Richie, a VG Plus copy for $5. Can't slow down. Very nice. 38 special. That is $5 as well. A VG Plus copy of, what is this? What record is this? It's got Caught Up in You on it. I know that song. Breaking Loose, Firestarter, some other stuff. Jenny, you good?
Oh, yeah, I was going to see what that record was.
Oh, okay. Elton John, Blue Moves, that's $5, a VG Plus copy. The Clash, a VG Plus copy for $24. Yeah, there you go. Nice. We got Led Zeppelin. What is this? This is Led Zeppelin 2, $24. It's a gatefold. It's 180-gram vinyl. It's an excellent copy. And this is, it's not like a reissue. It looks like an 80s pressing of the record because there's no barcode on it. But I'm not 100% sure on that. But yeah, Led Zeppelin 2. That is excellent copy of the vinyl, $24. We've got, I don't know what this is. This looks fun. This is Eric Burdon and War. Excellent copy for $19. Stan Getz Gold, $19. Excellent copy of that Stan Getz record. Another Duran Duran, VG Plus UK pressing, Rio Part 2, backed with My Own Way. And that's $14 for that. Scorpions, Animal Magnetism, $24, a VG Plus copy. And there you go. The Zoo is on there. That's the big song from that record. And then finally, James Blake, $29 for The Colors in Anything.
Ray would like the first Jefferson Starship.
All right, Spitfire, huh?
Yep.
Spitfire goes to Ray. All right,
Kenny wants the 38 special.
All right, Kenny going to grab the 38 special. Thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate it. There you go, Audrey. All right, so let's recap this crate really quick. And then we'll move on to some new vinyl. Then we'll get to more AC/DC, Faith No More. What else is in here? The Police. More Elton John, of course. Some Rush. Zeppelin. Good stuff. This is The Cure, 1989. Pressing from Europe. $149. A beautiful copy. The jacket, fantastic. The vinyl in excellent condition. It's always fun when something lasts, 35 years and it's pristine. Kind of like me. Led Zeppelin 1, that is a club edition from 77, VG++ copy for $39. AC/DC was $39. Billy Idol, $34. That is Blondie for $19. Boston, $19. We've got $19 for Elton John's Greatest Hits. Nirvana, a European press from 1991. That is $299, $299. VG++ on the vinyl, and the jacket is pristine. Nirvana, again, that is a VG++ copy, $89. UK pressing of Smells Like Teen Spirit, backed with Drain You and Even in His Youth. So if you're a Nirvana completist, there you go. Honky Chateau, 14. Elton, 14. Blues Brothers, 14. Jefferson Starship, 9. Lionel Richie was 5. Elton John, 5. The Clash, 24. Led Zeppelin 2, 24. And that is $19 for Eric Burdon. Stan Getz is 19. Duran Duran, 14 for Rio, Part 1, or Part 2, rather. They're so weird. The Scorpions, 24 for Animal Magnetism, and James Blake for $29. All right, let's get to some new vinyl, and then we'll jump over to the second pre-owned crate of the night, and then we'll go back and we'll feature that first one more time. So just everything. Who did?
The Elton John Blue Moves.
All right.
Randy.
All right. For who?
Randy.
Randy's gonna grab. Oh yeah, Randy. Once again, thank you for the wonderful birthday cake. I appreciate it. It was very sweet of you. Thank you so much. I assume I'm talking to the right Randy in this case.
You are.
All right, cool. Why had an? Oh, there it is. Blue Moves, $5 for Elton there. All right, cool. All right, some restocks we got in. This is Smashing Pumpkins, Siamese Dream, $54.99. Finally got some pumpkins back in stock. Cherub Rock today, Disarm, fantastic stuff on this record by the Pumpkins. That is a gatefold. Is it 3LP? I think it almost feels like it's 3LP, but I'm guessing it's just 2LP. But yeah, beefy, nice product, $54.99. Achtung Baby. Is this Achtung Baby? Yeah, it is Achtung Baby. Love this record. $45.99. That's a 2LP as well. Zoo Station, even better than the real thing. One. Now, I love One. I'm sorry that it's been bastardized quite a bit, even by U2 themselves. That disappoints me, but hey, it's still a great song. The Fly's on here as well. A lot of great stuff on here from U2. Love U2. Obviously, just at the what was it? The Sphere in Vegas, and now Fish is there. I see for like 6 shows. Poison, Flesh and Blood. This is on translucent sea glass vinyl, and it is $34.99. If you're a Poison fan, what's on here? Let's see. You did the Unskinny Bops on here. Ride the Wind, Something to Believe in. There you go. Cool stuff. We haven't had this in, I don't know, forever, if ever. So anyways, translucent sea glass green vinyl, $34.99, Flesh and Blood from our boys in Poison. This is the Wallflowers, calling all Davids, $39.99, and this is Bringing Down the Horse. It's a new copy. We've got Lost in Translations. This isn't the record store day version. This is on black vinyl, and this is $28.99. And yeah, there you go. So I tried to watch this movie. I thought it was pretty good, but I fell asleep in it. I just never went back to it. So I don't know. What are you going to do? I know a lot of people love this movie. Sophie Coppola directed. Bill Murray and I can't remember her name for some reason. What's the young lady? Oh, Scarlett Johansson. There you go. Thank you.
David finally got the wallflowers.
David's grabbing the Wallflowers. All right, David.
Or there's 2 people.
Yeah, and this is new vinyl though.
Yeah.
Jared also claimed it, but he was sick.
Okay, so Jared will try to get you another copy of that particular record. If it was used vinyl, because they're kind of one-off on used vinyl, we'd probably go to an auction mode if you guys wanted to go to an auction mode. But since it's a new vinyl, we'll make a note of that, Jared, and try to get you a copy of the Wallflowers. This is the Smiths, Hat Full of Hollow. This is $29.99. Oh, that's a good deal. That's basically the Smiths' greatest hits, isn't it, Jennifer?
Pretty much.
How soon is?
Compilation of hits.
Yeah, compilation of hits. How Soon Is Now is on here. I don't know a lot about the Smiths except for a couple songs, though Audrey's a big fan of the Smiths. It's a gatefold.
David knows. David wants the Smiths.
David wants the Smiths. All right, Hat Full of Hollow.
David would know.
David. All right, cool. And we have the Smiths. The Queen is Dead as well. $30.99. And indeed, the Queen is dead. Long live the king, I guess. King Charles, who apparently is not in very good health either. So we may have King William here sooner than later. And that would be something, wouldn't it? As the Queen, what was 60, 70 years she was? I think like 70 years she was the Queen. And now King Charles here for about the last couple of years. So $30.99 for the Smiths. The Queen is dead. And speaking of Queen, there you go. Irony is so ironic. This is Queen's greatest hits, $38.99. This is the 2LP. And yeah, so there you go. Same as the original one from the 80s, except on 2LP. Ooh, I love me some Stevie Ray Vaughan. Stevie Ray Vaughan, The Essential, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Double Trouble, $34.99. Crossfire's on here. This is basically greatest hits. The House is a Rockin', Little Wing. You know, when Jen and I used to go up in Minnesota, when we lived in Minnesota, we used to go to a place called Famous Dave's a lot. And they loved playing. Every other song, I swear, was Stevie Ray Vaughan. It was fantastic. So I love me some Stevie, Eddie Van Halen, guys like that.
Glenn is asking us to recenter the crate. It's kind of got scooted off to the left a little.
Oh, I see that.
Right? Here, move it that way. Move it to your
Move it the other way?
No, you're doing
No,
it right.
move it to your right. Yeah, keep moving. Keep moving it to your
Oh, okay.
I think the camera got moved.
Did you move the camera?
No, I don't think I moved the camera.
Okay.
Is that better?
I think so.
It's not ideal. You can see a little bit more of
How is it, Glenn?
AC/DC than the Cure, but so whatever. And then some of the stuff we did a preview on yesterday, that's going to be coming up tomorrow. Like we'll have the Metallicas tomorrow. We got Tesla, Psychotic Supper tomorrow, and we'll be kind of rolling that stuff out. And then Friday we'll have a lot of the Japanese presses, which are fantastic. Oh my God.
Oh,
Oh,
we're
there
back.
it comes back.
Did you?
Okay.
Oh, okay. So we're back.
Harold wants the Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Okay, Harold's going to grab the Stevie Ray Vaughan. Harold grabs the Stevie Ray Vaughan. There it is.
And yeah, Amy wants Queen.
Oh, Amy's going to grab Queen. Cool. Amy, thank you. So Queen to Amy and Stevie. Damn, he's good. I've tried to get Audrey into Mark Knopfler, and I've given up. And I've embraced her love of Eddie Van Halen. Your dad likes Stevie Ray Vaughan, right, Audrey?
I think so.
He likes Thin Lizzy, so that's kind of blues centric. But anyways, Korn $33.99. Night Ranger Midnight Madness. This is a brand new copy. It's $29.99. This is on opaque blue vinyl, and this is only limited to 1,000 copies. So fantastic record in my humble opinion. My gateway into Night Ranger, and then Dawn Patrol was fabulous. The record before this, and then Seven Wishes, which I loved as well, and then kind of tuned out a little bit of Night Ranger, all due respect. Oh, and we got another copy of Flesh and Blood here, I guess, that is on translucent green color vinyl. That's $34.99. Michael Jackson, $24.99 for Bad. If you need a copy of MJ's second best album of all time, maybe Off the Wall's better, but still pretty good. And then Thriller, Gatefold, $24.99. One thing I appreciate about the Michael Jackson estate is they're keeping these records at a very, very, very nice price, considering so many records now are obviously getting to be expensive. And do we really need the 2 LP versions of a lot of stuff? No, we don't. Come on. And Michael and his estate have done it right in this particular case. And yeah, it's a greatest hits record. What can you say about Thriller? Dua Lipa. This is a brand new record coming out from this young lady. And it's coming out on Friday. That's $33.99 if you're looking for a copy of the record. That's an exclusive recycled red vinyl copy of her brand new record, including Houdini, which I know is kind of a big song. When it comes to female pop stars of the modern day, say like Lana Del Rey and Taylor Swift, Audrey, where would you rank Dua Lipa? You giving her the thumbs up or kind of like
I'm gonna go just because I have a weird feeling that I think all of her songs kind of sound the same.
Okay.
And I think
So Audrey's selling this new Dua Lipa really hard by saying all of her songs kind of sound the same.
she's great though.
She's great though. Now she's.
It's good though. Her songs are good. They just couldn't
I
dance too.
can't save myself.
And you can dance. Elvis. This is the iconic record. Blue suede shoes. I mean, come on. Because I Love You. Covering Tutti Frutti. Blue Moon. So there you go. The iconic Elvis record is $24.99. So not too shabby. Ooh, my favorite Pink Floyd album of all time. If you throw away Delicate Sound of Thunder, because that's my favorite live Pink Floyd record of all time. This is, I'm really gotten into, what is it? The Goodbye Blue Sky off of The Wall. That song is fantastic. Anyways, this is Wish You Were Here. It's $34.99. It's got the jacket cover, and then the original cover is underneath this jacket that it comes in. So there you go, and it's remastered as well. So, and then speaking of The Wall, this is $49.99, and it is on remastered on heavyweight vinyl, 180 gram. It's a 2 LP, but I know in this case it's got to be a 2 LP because it's The Wall. It's a pretty long record. What's the song I love here? I thought it was on here. Oh no, maybe it's on. Oh, Goodbye Blue Sky. Oh, just a fantastic song. Love that. All right, so let's recap this bin. We'll get to the Faith No More, AC/DC, Steve Vai bin in just here a second. Whoop. And then back to the final crate as a recap before the night ends. This is the Pumpkins, $54.99. U2's Achtung Baby for $45. Flesh and Blood, $34 on color vinyl. Lost in Translation, $28.99. That's black vinyl. The Smiths, The Queen is Dead, $30.99. Korn, Freak on a Leash, Got the Life, $33.99. Night Ranger, $29.99 on opaque blue vinyl for that brand new copy. This is Poison once again. Michael Jackson Bad, $24.99. More Michael. Dua Lipa, her brand new record coming out Friday. It's on red vinyl, $33.99. Elvis for $24.99. The Great Pink Floyd, $34.99. And finally, The Wall. Jennifer, we don't have The Wall. That's her favorite Pink Floyd record. So, anyways.
Speaking of Pink Floyd, Christina, who wishes you happy birthday, Malcolm.
Oh, thank you, Christina.
Wish you were here.
Would like wish you were here. All right. Is that our
That's our barbecue baby.
is that our master pit master? That's kind of redundant.
Me too, because I know he can't eat all that.
Oh yeah, thank you again for the brisket burgers that Christina dropped off some brisket burgers on Saturday. So
And Tom
wow, thank you.
would like Poison, Flesh and Blood.
Tom, is that our Tom?
That's our Tom.
All right, Tom. All right, buddy boy.
Not the one without the priest.
All right, yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll grab this one for Tom, Flesh and Blood. I love Tom's.
I picked Tom.
Tom's got an eclectic collection. He
I
loves
love
the
that.
rap and the hip hop, but he also loves like the '80s stuff and then kind of newer stuff. So cool.
He's king of record store day.
King of Record Store Day. He's like the king of pain. Jen and I were having a discussion about the greatest Police song ever. And Jennifer went with Synchronicity 2. Do you have an opinion? Type it into the chat. We'd love to hear it. And mine was, I think, King of Pain. Was that mine, Jenny? I think mine was King of Pain.
Yeah, I think
Oh, every breath you.
I love Invisible Sun.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Invisible Sun. Oh, that's so good, too. Anyways, all right. Let's get on. Oh, I put the wrong crate on. Oh, all right. Let me do this again. I moved the Cure crate to the front. We'll recap that one in just a second. And then, yeah, a reminder tomorrow night. Got the Metallica coming up. There's just a lot of stuff. I'll put up a little notice on what's coming up on Facebook and on YouTube. And I guess X. We can't do it on X/Twitter. So, but on those two, we'll have a little preview of what's coming up. And there you go. All right. Powerage. This is more pre-owned vinyl. This is a VG++ copy. It's a US copy. It's OG. Look at Angus. He's insane. And this is $49. It's a beautiful copy. Got one little fleck here on the cover. There's not much else. I mean, there's like a little kind of a line there, like somebody's kind of written something, not wrote. Grammar good I have. But it's not really, it's not a crease or anything. It's just like somebody, I don't know how to describe it. But yeah, just a couple of flecks here. A beautiful copy of Powerage by AC/DC, $49 US press. It's fantastic. Here we go. Faith No More. This is a VG++ copy. It's a European press from '89 because, once again, we weren't pressing vinyl here in the States. Hardly at all by 1989. It's $99. If there's multiple people interested in this, we go to the auction format. I talked about that at the beginning, and I'll explain it again if there's multiple people interested in it because, hey, it's Faith No More and it's the real thing. VG++ copy for $99. Oh, there is a price sticker on the back. Probably an original price sticker. It's like 1,600 pounds. I'm guessing that means 16 pounds since they probably don't use the decimal point in England. So
Jenny Jepson is playing with Faith No More.
all right, Jen. All right, and
So far.
she got the angel dust. So Jennifer's claiming the angel dust. We want to make sure nobody else wants it, and that's cool. If Jennifer gets it, that's awesome. And right now, we'll move on to Van Halen. We'll circle back one last time on the Faith No More. That is Van Halen 1. That is a VG++ copy. It does have, I think, a little bit of a little bit of edge wear there on the bottom and the top. But other than that, it's tip top. It's on the Palms label, which means it's a first press, a U.S. first press, and is a VG++ copy for $59 of Van Halen 1 if you want a first press.
Crates off center again.
Oh, crates off center? Sorry.
No more.
I can't go anymore. Well, I can. I can move the camera.
I'm just
But
gonna move the camera.
I'm just going to move the camera for
Which
a
way
second.
do I need to go?
You need to go this way.
There you go.
That would be too hard. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's good.
Oh wait, sorry, I can't see them here.
You're
It's
good. Right about there is perfect.
Right there. That's good. Thank you. Sorry about that.
Thanks, guys.
All right, cool. Thanks, everybody. So Van Halen first press on the Palms label from Warner Brothers. VG++ $59. And looks like nobody else is interested in the Faith No More. So Jennifer gets Faith No More to add to Angel Dust. Very nice. She grabbed the Angel Dust last time we had that record. So congrats, Jen, on that fantastic record. That's my Faith No More record. I love that record. I don't know Angel Dust that well. This is AC/DC. This is an original press from 1980 as well. No barcode. I think most of these are kind of like first press, but I'm not going to say because once you got to like the late 70s, early 80s, it's hard to figure out what's a first press because we were pressing so many copies in the US. So it's not as obvious, say, as like a 1972 Dark Side of the Moon in the UK, because, you know, Pink Floyd just wasn't gigantic when they released Dark Side of the Moon. Once they did, they became gigantic. This is $34. It's a VG Plus copy of Back in Black. None more black, except the Black album from Metallica. This is Let There Be Rock, a VG Plus copy of AC/DC, $34. Once again, an OG from the US. Led Zeppelin 4, sorry, $24, a VG++ copy. And we've got Joan Jett, an excellent copy. Now, the jacket, the vinyl's in excellent condition. This is $24. The jacket's, you know, got some wear on the cover. The back cover looks pretty good. Well, there's a little more wear there too. But yeah, her big album, I Love Rock and Roll, Crimson and Clover, among others.
Martin would like AC/DC Back in Black.
All right. Say the name one more time.
Martin.
Martin. Okay, cool. Martin grabs Back in Black from the great AC/DC, produced by the fantastic Mr. Muttline. Engineered by Tony Platt, I believe, was the engineer. Don't ask me about producers and engineers because I don't know. Oh, wait, I do. Synchronicity by the Police. Speak of the Devil. And He Shall Appear. Just talking about the Police's greatest songs. This is a VG++ copy. It's $24. Every Breath You Take, King of Pain, Wrapped Around Your Finger. Synchronicity 2. Yeah, and Synchronicity 1. Mother's on here as well. Walking in Your Footsteps. $24 for the Police.
Christina would like Let There Be Rock. No, For Those About to Rock. I'm sorry.
Oh, For Those About to Rock. That's in the first crate, I think. So I'll let you grab that.
Wait, Let There Be Rock.
Let There Be Rock. For Those About to Rock, Let There Be Rock. All right, Christina grabs Let There Be Rock. Angus, Bond, Cliff, Malcolm, and I'm sorry. I can never remember the drummer's name, and it gets me every time. It's Phil Rudd. And Mark Evans was actually on bass there. Cliff wasn't in the band at that point, I guess. So this is Loverboy. Get Lucky. $14. A VG++ copy. A beautiful copy. Working for the Weekend. When It's Over. Jump. Lucky Ones. Take Me to the Top. I love loving every minute of it, but this is their best record, in my humble opinion. It's Get Lucky. $14. VG++. I think they're opening for Sammy Hagar, Michael Anthony, Joe Satriani, and Jason Bonham on the quote-unquote Van Halen tour this year, coming to Phoenix and coming to various parts around the country. This is Steve Vai's Warfare. It's $59. The vinyl is in VG++ condition. If you're a Vi fan, I'm trying to check here. Let me do a quick check here. Yeah, there you go. Cool guitar, man. It's got a little price sticker on the back there too. I think this was a European press as well. Jennifer can confirm with this. on if this is a European. I might be able to find this out right here. Hang on a second. No, I can't see it. The print is too small. But Passion and Warfare, Steve Vai, $59 VG++ copy. All right, Christina's going to grab the police. Thank you. There you go.
Steve Vai is French pressing.
Oh, it's a French pressing, huh?
Yep.
Wow. So the French, so there's like, there's obviously the big ones are Japan, just fantastic stuff. The UK, Germany, and then there's the French pressings, the US pressings, the Netherlands. All those are usually fantastic. I think the reason why, Audrey, these crates break sometimes is I rest my arm on it, and it's just like doink, it breaks the crate. So anyway, so that is a French pressing, Oui, of Passion and Warfare by Mr. Steve Vai. Thank you very much, Jenny. This is a promo, it's a saw cut copy of the Blues Brothers VG Plus copy of their debut. Very nice. Let's see here. Elton John, that's $14, VG++ copy. Wild Eyed Southern Boys, been around, $9, VG++ copy. Very cool. Hold on loosely. Big one on that one. This is more Elton John for $9, VG++ copy of Captain Fantastic. Tumbleweed Connection, VG+ copy of Elton John, $9. Little Live Bullet from Bob Seger, $5, VG+ copy. We got Elton John again. A lot of Elton in here. Too Low for Zero, $5, VG+ copy. And finally, perhaps the last Elton record of the night. That is Rock of the Westies. Rock of the Westies. I knew a dog once named Westy. He kind of got mauled by javelina. It wasn't pretty. But I think he survived, right? Westy, when he got mauled by the javelina? He did survive, but you know that javelina are blind, Audrey?
I feel like I've heard that before. Brutal.
Yeah, they're brutal too. Oh, really? There you go. Audrey says they used to have one in their backyard as a pet?
No, because I was in Tucson.
Oh, she lived in Tucson. Yeah, okay. In the mountains in Tucson. $5, that is Rock of the Westies for Elton John.
Mike Kennedy wants Captain, I missed what it was, but Captain Fantastic is what it is.
Oh, yeah. Mike grabs. Is that our Mike? Mike Kennedy? Okay. And Mike, we have your Alice Cooper with the correct record in it now. So Randy and Mike, sorry about that little mix-up between the Alice Cooper records. This is Rush, Grace Under Pressure, an excellent copy. It's damn near flawless. This is an RCA music release. It's $39. The new Rotary Connection VG++ copy for $59. If you're into a little Psych Man, there's always something going on college campuses, man. Pyromania, excellent copy of the vinyl. This is $39, a 1983 OG version. It's got a little, let me see. It's got a little bit of edge wear. But other than that, it's tip top. Duran Duran. This is a Japanese press. Excellent copy of Seven and the Ragged Tiger. Includes the insert, $39 with the Obi strip. Beautiful copy. You know, one of the things I realized is we've had some Japanese presses come into the store recently. And I don't know when they were purchased or whatever, but people in Japan who bought stuff, they kept their stuff really, really nicely. We should learn something from keeping vinyl so nicely. It's fantastic. Who Killed Marilyn? This is $29. This is Glenn Danzig picture disc. Waylon and Willie with a young lady's name written on it. The vinyl's in excellent condition. It's $29, unfortunately. Yeah, somebody wrote in pencil there, the cover. But other than that, this thing's tip-top. Got the raised cover there, so it feels like, it feels like leather. So that's fantastic on the front as well. And then finally, that is U2 Boy, a beautiful copy, $34. Excellent copy, excellent condition on the vinyl. It is an RCA Music Club edition of that record.
Christina would like the Duran Duran.
Oh, nice. Christina, you're about to experience Japanese presses, and
So jealous.
yeah, you're going to be blown away. So the only thing you might have to do on your stereo system with the Japanese presses, they sound fantastic. They're pretty much deadly quiet. That's one of the benefits of Japanese presses. but you might have to turn up the bass a little bit since the Japanese when they mastered this stuff, they kind of in some records they turned down the bass just a little bit because of neighbors. They were being very respectful of their neighbors. So imagine if you're living in Tokyo and you're living in an apartment building that has 10,000 people in it, if you got the bass going too loud. So I know we were talking to James the other day, and he bought a Michael Jackson Thriller that we had. And he said, I turned up the bass just a little bit, but he was blown away by just the quality of the Japanese presses. So excited to get some Japanese presses into the store.
Martin would like Def Leppard.
Martin grabs Def Leppard. Very cool. On my birthday, I will say my favorite album of all time. I'm not afraid to say it because it is the best album of all time, in my humble opinion, from track 1 to track 10. The last track, in case you're curious, the one after Billy's Got a Gun, is apparently called March of the Wooden Zombies. That's the one where it sounds like it's going in reverse, where it's... Anyways, I even love that track, the March of the Wooden Zombies, which is untitled on the record. All right, cool. Let's flip through this again.
Question, we didn't have Open Up and Say in the crate tonight.
We did not have Open Up and Say.
We had no Tesla in the crate tonight.
No, we haven't had Tesla in the crate. That's tomorrow night. The Metallica 12-inch singles out of Europe are coming up tomorrow night as well. And I need to put together kind of the list of the stuff for tomorrow. But yeah, so over the next 2 weeks on that stuff, that crate that we posted the other night, last night on Instagram and Facebook, we'll be grabbing some stuff out of there. So all that stuff will be going out in the next 2 weeks. A lot of the Japanese presses on Friday night, and then more. Tomorrow night's going to be very rock and metal, very hair metal, very heavy metal. I don't really like to call it hair metal. I get it. But, very good stuff. That's what I like to call it. Where tonight was a little more, alternative. The Cure, new vinyl, and then obviously Nirvana was not new vinyl from the Cure, but the new wave. That's what I meant to say. And then obviously tonight was a little more alternative rock and a little mishmash of stuff, and throwing in some Elton there as well. So really quickly on this one, that is Power Edge. An early U.S. press, $49, VG++. It's a beautiful copy of the record. Van Halen, $59. That is a first press on the Palms label, and from 78. So it's going to sound good because the plate was in pristine condition when that first record was pressed. And then everybody was like, holy guacamole, who's playing guitar and drums on this? Exactly. $24 for Led Zeppelin 4, $24 for Miss Joan Jett. Michael Jackson, we got a copy of Thriller. How about that? $24. So you get the new copy for $24.99, or the OG copy for $24. Go figure. Loverboy was $14. Steve Vai, $59 for Passion and Warfare. A French pressing, Wee Wee, quality pressing. If you told me it was like from Canada, that could be a little hit and miss. If you told me it was from Mexico, that could be a little hit and miss. Argentina, a little hit and miss. But the French did some good work. They didn't work much, but they did some good work when they did. Sorry, I couldn't resist. $14 for the Blues Brothers. I love the French. $14 French fries. Come on. Yeah, I know. I'm being
Toast.
French toast. Let's get some French toast for my birthday. Yeah, there you go. Sandy and Jenn went out for French toast the other day. $9 for 38 special. That was Elton for $9. Little Bob Seger for $9. We had more Elton for $9. More Elton for $5. I'm sorry, both of these are $5 from Elton. Grace Under Pressure for $39. Beautiful copy. What is that? $59 for the Rotary Collection. $29 for Glenn Danzig. Waylon and Willie is $29. And $34 for a beautiful copy, OG copy of, original copy of U2's Boy. All right. So let's flip this around one more time. We'll go through the first crate once again, see if there's any Nirvana fans out there, and see if there's any Cure fans, because in the end, well, we know there's a Cure fan, but a 1989 pressing. Do you like the Cure, Audrey? Audrey's wearing a Cure shirt tonight. Was that planned or was that ironic?
No, that's ironic.
Okay.
Although when I went into Walgreens today, somebody told me the Cure sucks. So
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
How dare
They just said it out of the blue?
Yeah, they're like, the Cure sucks. The Smiths is better. I said, I disagree with you. But,
Somebody told Audrey in a Walgreens today that the Cure sucks and that the Smiths are better.
they're both amazing.
And they're both amazing. And by the way, that person was a Cuervo and a-hole. To speak a little Modelo.
We only got 138 special in the soda, right?
No, we had two.
Oh.
Yeah, there was two in
I
there.
think Penny wants the other one.
Okay. I might let you grab that, Audrey.
Oh, yeah.
I think.
The other crate.
Okay, yeah. All right. So once again, this crate will recap, and then we'll jump out of here for the night. That is the Cure, 1989. European press, UK press. Was it European, Jenny, or UK? Doesn't matter, I guess. But
It's European.
European press of Disintegration. Excellent copy on the vinyl. The jacket and the inner are pristine. If anybody wants me to open this up and show you what it looks like, I'm happy to do that. There's a little nick here on the side, and that's about all I find wrong with this amazing copy of Disintegration by The Cure. That's going on the wall tonight, so that'll be cool if it doesn't sell in the show. Led Zeppelin, that is a $39 club edition from a VG++ copy of Led Zeppelin 1. AC/DC, for those about to rock, $39 at US Press, VG++ copy. That was Billy Joel. I keep saying Billy Joel. Sorry, Billy. Billy Idol, $34, VG++. Blondie, VG++, and that is $19. Boston's first record for 19, VG+. That is Elton John's Greatest Hits, a VG+ with a 45, $19. And there it is, an amazing copy of Nevermind from Nirvana. That's $299, a VG++ copy out of Europe. And it, yeah, I mean, it's got everything on it, as you'd expect. Ironically, the same picture there. Let me show you the picture there. Get the picture on the back, and then you got the 12-inch single picture, and that is $89, a VG++ copy. It's got a little price sticker on it. It's got Even in His Youth, along with Smells Like Teen Spirit, and Drain You, $299 for the European 1991 pressing. The U.S. presses go for about between $1,000 and $1,600, so you get a chance to get a 1991 OG. And from what I've I think you're turning off the camera.
Oh, no.
Jen's been turning off the camera.
Sorry, guys.
You don't do that at home,
I'm
though.
a noob.
Yeah, but you got the same interface at home.
I know.
That's so weird.
I haven't been over there.
Oh, okay.
I know.
So yeah, so if the camera ever goes off, you've accidentally turned it off. So anyways, I'm sorry. Who's grabbing?
Christina.
Christina's grabbing.
About to rock ECs.
Well, for those about to rock. All right, cool. Christina grabs For Those About to Rock.
Sorry.
Anyways, so as I was saying, the consensus is that this is like a top 3 pressing versus the American pressing. Some people say that this is a better pressing. So just a little bit of anecdotal information if you're interested. And this will be going on the wall too, like The Cure, if no one claims it tonight. And then, yeah, this is the 12-inch single from 91 of with the European, well, the actual English tour dates on the back as well of Smells Like Teen Spirit. And that's $89. More Elton, 14. We had more Elton for 14. We had the Blues Brothers for 14. Jefferson Airplane for 9. If you're joining us late, hey, how you doing? $5 for VG Plus. We got that beautiful happy birthday balloon today from Audrey, so thank you again, Audrey. The Clash 24, a VG Plus OG. It's got a what do you call it, sticker on it, but it's got a UPC, but still it's an OG from back in the day. because I think in 81 that came out, so that would have been no, maybe 80. Clash, I think that record came out in 80, if memory serves. So $24 on that one, VG Plus. Led Zeppelin 2, excellent copy, 180 gram vinyl, $24. This might, I don't know, I'd have to check to make sure it might be a reissue. It's in such beautiful condition, and it feels a little reissue-y.
Terry's taking the Clash.
Terry's going to grab the Clash. All right, cool. Thank you, Terry. Appreciate it. I'll hand that to Audrey. And then we winding down with Stan Getz, Eric Burden's Animals, both 19. I think that's 19, yep. Duran Duran Rio, Part 2, 12-inch single, $14. And Animal Magnetism, 24. VG Plus copy from the Scorps, and James Blake for 29. So there you go. That's the kind of the big show for tonight. We still got Siamese Dream over here. We got Achtung Baby. This is all new vinyl. Lost in Translation. The Smiths, Queen is Dead. Korn, Follow the Leader. Night Ranger, Midnight Madness. Poison, Flesh and Blood. Bad, Michael Jackson. Thriller, Michael. Dua Lipa's new record. Elvis and Pink Floyd. Of the Wall. And then, of course, the two big ones that didn't go tonight. The Cure, Disintegration from 1989. And then Nevermind from 1991. You can find them in the store tomorrow, or wait for it, Jenny. Wait for it. If you're watching back a little later and you want to send us a message on the website, rockthistownrecords.com, you can type in a little message, or you can message us at hello@rockthistownrecords and say, I want that Cure record, man. I'm going to make David regret not buying it. Oh, what? Come on. That was just a mean thing to say. But it is the Cure, and it is Disintegration. It is the Disintegration. I know, David. It's a little pricey, man. It's pricey, but it's a beautiful copy if you decide to go forward at some point.
Ray would like the Led Zeppelin 2.
All right, cool. Ray grabs Led Zeppelin 2. Is that was that a new? No, it wasn't a new copy. Oh, it's in the other crate?
No, I think it's in that crate.
Oh, it is? Okay, cool. Oh, yeah, it's right there in the front. Yeah, there you go.
That's Led Zeppelin 1.
Oh, that is Led Zeppelin 1.
And Christina wants to know the price on Stan Getz.
Let me find the Stan Getz in here. I don't think it's in this crate, Audrey. Led Zeppelin 2. Oh, there it is. Yeah, never mind. You were right.
He's like, I swear it was in that crate.
And Stan Getz is $19. That's Happy 50th, Stan. A celebration live in Montmartre. That sounds like it's in, it's in Copenhagen. There you go. I would have never guessed that. So Denmark. And yeah, it's Stan Getz, Joanne Bracken, Niels Henning, Orsted Peterson, and Billy Hart joining Stan Getz on that record. The Cure, yep, is $149, and it went somewhere. Oh, it's right there. Hello, Robert Smith. Thank you very much. So there you go. We'll post a video of all this stuff tomorrow.
Christina wants Stan Getz.
All right, Christina's going to grab Stan Getz. Thank you, Christina. Appreciate it. I'll put that off to the side here. Like I said, tomorrow night we got the Metallicas. We've got. I've just been getting in so much awesome stuff. I kind of want to tease it, but I'm going to bite my tongue on everything awesome we've gotten in. But it's cool stuff. Really cool stuff. It's in our wheelhouse. It's in our jam, man. And at least Jen and I's jam, and Audrey's jam a little bit too as well. Since she loves that kind of that classic rock 80s stuff, and whether it's Duran Duran or whether it's Motley Crue, stuff like that. That's our vibe, baby, at the Mighty Rock This Town Records in beautiful Gilbert, Arizona. But yeah, the two Metallicas coming up that I featured, that Jump in the Fire cover. Oh my God. It's fabulous. And then the Psychotic Supper from Tesla. And we'll have some other stuff as well, because there was a lot of cool stuff in there. Anyways, all right. I think we're going to jump out of here for the night. We appreciate everybody tuning in. Oh, there's a couple of records there. Right over there. There's The Clash. That is a $59 12-inch single. Should I stay or should I go? The artwork on that 12-inch, the 12 inches are amazing. You know, like this Nirvana one is pretty cool. I know it's the back cover of the record, but it's still cool. There's The Clash. And then there's the Metallica's coming up tomorrow night. That is Joe Satriani for $79. And then finally the X record, Los Angeles from 1980. That's an original press. That's $69 if you're interested. So yeah, just hit us up after the fact and ping us if you're looking for anything. I appreciate all the birthday wishes. Thank you so much. It's very humbling. I always tell people when they say, "Why'd you open a record store?" I said, "Well, one, I didn't want to stand in line for record store day anymore. I'm glad I did." The lines, even at our store on record store day, were like around the building. It's insane. It's a big building. And then the other thing was I was hoping that because I'm a Minnesota boy and Jen's a native of Arizona, I was hoping to find some friends down here, and I found a lot of friends and a lot of people that might come to my funeral. That's what I would joke about. And I get the feeling people might come to my funeral now, and I appreciate that. So thank you so much. All right, we good, Audrey?
We're good.
Are we good, Janie?
I think so.
We're good.
Got lots of happy birthdays. You gotta watch the show tonight and see all the people that gave you wishes today.
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you, everybody.
Let's go get ice cream.
Yeah, let's go get some ice cream. And then, we'll be back tomorrow night, 6 o'clock, Arizona time, also Pacific.
Hey, you want to end on a big note?
You want to end on a big note, Jenny says. Okay.
Terry wants the cure.
Terry wants the cure.
Yeah,
Nice, Terry.
that's awesome. Thank you, Terry.
If Fuddruckers was still there, buddy boy, we'd be going to Fuddruckers together. Is that the right Terry?
Yeah.
All right. If Fuddruckers was still in West Des Moines, you and I, buddy, would be going out for burgers. The cure goes to Terry. Life is short, they say, by the record, and we ain't never going to see this one again, and it is Disintegration. And Audrey is sobbing here because I think she had her eye on it.
I actually have the greatest hits. I'm good.
Oh, she says she has the greatest hits. What kind of comment is that? That doesn't compare, Audrey. I'm sorry.
I know, it doesn't.
That's
To me, it's okay.
but somebody's going to tell you that the cure sucks if you keep making comments like that. I love the Cure. They're that new wave, man. The Cure, Depeche Mode, and what New Order, Joy Division were like the big three there. And then the other big three in my mind were NXS, U2, and Duran Duran. I would categorize those artists kind of similarly, but yeah. So thanks, Terry, for grabbing the Cure. So the Nirvana Nevermind, 1991 pressing will be going on the wall tonight, and I think and probably the yep.
Can you flip through the Powerage crate for Scott really quick?
All right, Scott wants us to flip through the power crate. I don't mind hanging out. I like hanging out with you guys. It's fun.
People can always watch the show from the beginning at the end, but he wants a little quick flip through. He was asking about Iron Maiden, but I think that's on tomorrow's show.
Oh yeah, Iron
that
Maiden.
right?
Oh yeah, the what record is that? I can't remember the name of the record. It's a 1990 record. It's an OG. That's coming up tomorrow night. All right, so let me flip through this crate one more time, really quick, and then we'll skip the Elton Johns. All due respect to Elton. Come on. Powerage. That was 49. That is a VG++ copy. Beautiful condition. The guy who brought these records in, he was like an AC/DC fan, and they were all, I mean, he was buying them day one. I mean, he was on board with AC/DC well before any of us were, you know. There was the whole Highway to Hell that I think really blew up AC/DC, and then, well, Back in Black then took it stratosphere. But he was buying like OG AC/DC when they were really kind of under the radar. That was Van Halen. That's on the Palms label. That's $59, a VG++ copy. First press, US. And then there was the Led Zeppelin for 24, Joan Jett for 24, the Michael Jackson for 24, Loverboy for 14, Get Lucky. And then Steve Vai. Oh, that'll be going on the wall. Passion of Warfare, VG++ copy. So there you go.
Amy's asking what happened with the backstage passes.
Yeah, you know, I went through them and I realized that not a lot of the passes that we had, like there was a Motley Crue in there and a Kiss one, and there's Kid Rock and there's some other stuff. There's Aerosmith and there's a lot of cool bands, but we didn't really have any of that stuff tonight. I wanted to do that, but that rest assured, they're coming. And it's been kind of a busy day, so I looked through them and I'm like, okay, I'm just going to wait on this. I appreciate Amy asking about it. And we'll make sure that they're coming up here soon. But yeah, if I'm gonna try to want to tie them into records. So like if we had an AC/DC, I'd tie in the backstage pass for AC/DC with the Powerage, for an example. So there you go. All right, now we're good.
I think we're good. I think we're good.
All right.
Thanks,
Thanks, everybody. See you back here tomorrow night at 6 o'clock Arizona time Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 Central, 7 in the Mountain Time Zone. And then we'll do it all again. We'll have some fun on the bayou. There you go. Cool. Thanks, everyone.